Texas, the Lone Star State, and the biggest in the contiguous US.
We are Sorted Food, and the four of us are on a trip from the UK to find out if everything really is bigger in Texas.
So this is it.
Oh my God!
So we're travelling to the state's biggest cities to explore the things that made the food scene in Texas massive.
To help us scratch the surface, our production team, along with the help of Texan locals, have lined up a number of challenges to help us immerse ourselves in this truly epic state.
Austin boys, love this
Nice.
city. Love Austin.
And we're coming into it neck and neck in the challenge. It's all to play for.
But remember, boys, keep it weird.
Give it weird! Oh my foot!
We are in Austin, Texas's state capital. The city is known as the live music capital of the world and the epicenter of some of Texas's best nightlife. Austin also boasts over 300 days of sunshine every year and is surrounded by an array of rivers and lakes, making it an amazing city for getting outdoors.
So the four of us are in Austin for the next 48 hours to explore its vibrant culture and take on a series of challenges, competing in teams. And for the winners, a reward that awaits them at the end.
First though, it was time to head across the city to one of Austin's highest rated restaurants to take on our first challenge of the day.
This is Loro, which is the brainchild of two of Austin's top chefs.
I'm so excited for this. Aaron Franklin off of Franklin's Barbecue and Tyson Cole off of Uchi, which is a Japanese-inspired restaurant.
Texas Tokyo hybrid, and JB has got a challenge for us.
Come on! Right, JB, what are we doing today?
So today we're going to be trimming our prime bavette. So what we're doing is we're taking this piece of meat, we're going to trim all of the sinew and the fat off of both sides, and then we're going to season it with salt, and then after that we're going to be cold smoking it in the smokers behind us.
Cold smoking it?
Yes.
Oh, okay, nice.
So it's going to be about 110 degrees.
Yeah, yeah.
So that way it's not cooking the meat, it's really just imparting the smoke flavor into the meat itself.
Amazing.
So on this you want to be really careful. There's different thicknesses of the fat where it is, and you don't want to trim off too much of the meat. You go a little bit at a time. You don't want to try and take like a huge piece off each time. So this is essentially what you want to yield. So both sides, trimming off as much of the fat as we possibly can. So I'm going to give each of y'all one bavette. We got 5 minutes to see if we can trim it the most efficiently without wasting as much of the meat on the bavette as possible. 3, 2, 1, go.
Jay, no moaning on the left-handed knife.
Oh, that was a beautiful bit. It's so much more delicate than a brisket where you're all right to leave some of the fat cap because you want that to render down into the brisket as it smokes. I've got no idea where you're at.
3, 2, 1, that's down.
Oh. Jay, I think you might have done a cracking job there.
I do have to say, you kind of started to pull through there at the end.
JB, you're gonna get your eyes in here now and have a look.
All right, so based off looking at both sides of this one and the amount of trim in here, I would say we probably have about maybe 35 to 40% more we could have trimmed off. All right, now let's move over to the other one. So obviously you can already see the difference on this side compared to the other one. There's definitely not as much fat or sinew left on. I actually can't find anything on this side that would actually need to be taken off. So we'll flip over and see the other side. That's actually not bad at all. I would say this one's probably, you got 95% off what you needed to. So I would have to say, in the 5-minute time frame that y'all had, this is definitely gonna be the winner.
With Jamie taking the win, our bavettes were seasoned and put into the smoker to be cold smoked. That's a relatively low temperature of just 65 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit.
So this is what happens when you mix Texas barbecue with Asian.
Yep, and I have a funny feeling, Jay, that's your prize. Prime smoked bavette, chimichurri and pickled onion. Get involved. Also so many sides.
By cold smoking it, the smoke flavour just runs throughout
all the way through,
rather than just on the bark.
Yeah.
Oh.
90 minutes of smoking makes all the difference. And it is a tougher cut. It's got a little bit more of a chew to it, like a steaky chew, but the flavour is phenomenal. And that's why back in the UK it's called the butcher's cut, because the butcher always keeps it for themselves.
We've done some great collabs in our time, but this might top it.
Two absolute heroes of Austin. Japanese food and proper Texan barbecue coming together to create this.
While I was celebrating the win, Mike and Barry travelled 20 minutes north to Round Rock to find something very sweet and very big.
Are you ready for a Round Rock donut?
I'm ready for a Texas-sized Round Rock donut, but I don't know what that means.
How big can this thing be?
Founded in 1926, unlike machine-made donuts, Round Rock donuts have to be handmade, and on a busy day, over 6,000 can be produced.
So this is the mixing, proving and rolling room. The dough gets freshly made each morning. Special yolks give it its super vibrant colour.
Then they get turned out, stretched out by hand, rolled, and then to make the Texan, they use a bucket. There's nothing big enough. They have to use a bucket. And now we're moving into the frying and glazing room. You've got the mix of like the smell of fried, but also I can taste the glaze.
Yeah. Oh. The glaze sets, they're boxed up, and they're served to an enormous Texas-sized line that goes all the way around the block.
3, 2, 1.
Godspeed.
My face is sunk into that.
I mean, look, the dough is so soft and spongy. You can see all the fibres.
Right, the fluffiest donut I've ever had.
What I'm finding out really quickly in Texas is the size, they're not just about novelty. It's not just, this is massive and we're compromising on flavour or output. This is just a massive version of what we already do really well.
Austin is known for up to 1,200 food trucks in the city.
And we've made it to Barton Springs Picnic Food Truck Park.
So we could go to Israel, Thailand, Brazil. The beauty of a food truck park.
I'm going this way.
No problem.
I am excited.
That's
Oh, wow.
how you order.
Nice. What have you got?
Brazilian street food. Coxinha and empanada. One beef, queijo, one beet. Carne.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I've gone for a chipotle sauce lobster roll, which means it's Austin style. Making it local, baby.
I think that's the art of the food truck scene, is small morsels that you can just grab and go, one individual thing, lunch done, or rock up here for an evening and have a couple of different things from different places. That's the point. So good.
2 down, 1,198 to go.
After spending the day apart, we met back up at the highest bar in Austin, Azul Rooftop, with endless views over the city. And for our next challenge, Barry and Mike were met by mixologist Ricardo.
We're gonna be showing you guys how to make 2 of our signature cocktails.
Because then afterwards, Barry and I are going to have to create our individual Austin-inspired custom cocktails.
I don't know. This can only go bad.
And Ricardo's going to judge the winner.
I'm gonna be judging, yeah. So we're gonna start with the lavender haze. It's a beautiful, refreshing cocktail. It's gonna be 75 ml of basil syrup, lavender vodka, 75 lime juice. Let's do. We're gonna do now the Once Upon a Time.
Once upon a time.
It's gonna be with the clear lime, coconut cream.
Oh, okay. Tequila.
Yes, sir. And the garnish is gonna be a lime twist.
Cheers. Oh, wow. That is so refreshing.
You're going to be so disappointed with what we make. So you need the right balance of the spirit, the acidity, sweetness.
Sweetness.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to confer with my partner.
Can I do the same?
And we'll be
No,
back
I'm
in
all
2
right. I'm
minutes.
going confident.
We can use mezcal. Mezcal's great. Yeah.
Why are you holding? What are you doing holding my wrist?
I feel like we need to have a conversation.
This is my challenge. You took. This is my turn to be in the limelight.
I know, but we need points.
Okay, right.
This is such a nice classy place. You're going to make
Yeah.
a Long Islanders tea.
Yeah, but I'm going to make it classy. I'm going to put flour on it.
So then 3, 2, 1.
Right, here we go. Okay,
I need one of those as well.
So tequila, Terramana.
Go. 2, 1. Oh,
Pineapple.
smoky mezcal. Sweet. It's peach schnapps.
Some clear lime.
Splash.
Ebbers, I'm going to have to do a taster.
What's this? For that one. Where's it gone? Where's it gone?
Be encouraging and don't touch my bum.
Right, you're in the way of all the drinks.
Can't really taste the tequila. A little bit more tequila.
Oh, this is terribly stressful. That straw's too short. It can't be that good straight away. I can't be that talented at making cocktails.
No, you're not. Oh no.
More smoke.
Yeah,
Get more
fits.
smoke. We're going to do a shaky. Away. That's what he did. Oh. Glass.
Making bucket cocktails.
Where's glass from? That's a nice looking glass.
Finished with grenadine.
I don't know, Jamie.
There's a lovely little sunset flower and pineapple. Done. And that is a weird sunset.
And that is a smoky cup of tea.
So this is a weird sunset, inspired by the rooftop, the sunset, and Austin's tagline of keeping it weird.
Awesome.
I hope it tastes delicious and weird, not just weird.
This is our green cup of tea.
I'm excited.
Okay,
Please.
after you.
All right, I'm gonna start with this. Let's see. Love it. Refreshing. Good balance.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Honestly?
Love it.
Yes, Ebbers!
I can feel the smoke. Good choice about the mezcal. It needs a little kick. It needs something else. We got a winner.
Yes!
We got a winner.
I think that was pretty clear, wasn't it? Well done, mate. Well done. That was a
Great
clear
job.
winner.
Well
Brilliant.
done. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And when do we start? Monday, 9?
Monday.
No. When do you start, mate? I'm off out for the night.
We couldn't visit Austin without experiencing the live music for which the city is famous. So, to round off the day, we kicked back and grabbed a drink. Day 2 was beginning in Austin, and we still had time to discover more of what this exciting city has to offer. 24 hours in, and the scores stand at 1-1. Today is the final day for our teams to win points to win a special prize. So, we'll be splitting up. Mike and Barry are starting with a festival like no other, 30 minutes east of the city.
So this is McDade Watermelon Festival.
Watermelons are Texas's largest annual horticultural crop, with over 42,000 acres of land dedicated to their growth, and it's the fruit behind one of the longest running festivals in Texas. McDade Watermelon Festival dates back to 1948, started to raise money for the local community. Over 7 decades later, the festival has evolved into a massive celebration.
Have you seen what's coming? Ah! This is unbelievable. I love this place. This is the
75th Annual Watermelon Festival. Nice to get together and to see the community working together.
Such a wicked community vibe. People bringing the entire families to these things.
It's mad.
Celebrate everything watermelon.
Live music.
Mate, I can see barbecue.
I can smell barbecue. Today's going to be a very, very, very good day.
It's a silly day.
Meanwhile, Ben and I headed over to Fredericksburg, a city 70 miles west of Austin.
Oh, hang about. Got a text. Fredericksburg is a charming city located in the heart of the Texas Hill Country. It was founded in 1846 by German immigrants and has a rich history that is still evident in its architecture, traditions and culture.
Explains all the signage as we walk in, but hang on, you missed a bit. But also famous for its wineries and vineyards, more than 50 in the surrounding area. I think today's going to be a good day.
What? This is why they sent us and not Mike and Barry, isn't it?
Yeah,
okay.
We like wine.
I get it.
But first, we wanted to immerse ourselves within the city's German roots, and what better way than beginning at Old German Bakery and Restaurant, a family-run breakfast and lunch spot serving traditional German dishes and pastries.
So we've just had lunch at the Old German Bakery and Restaurant, and it was unlike anything I expected to find in the middle of Texas.
Even as we walked in, there was a family walking out speaking German, and inside lots and lots of German classics. I had the rouladen, which was bacon, onion, pickle wrapped in beef, smothered in gravy with German potatoes and pickled red cabbage.
Whereas I had what can only be described as one of my dreams. I had a sausage plate. 3 sausages on the same plate, but they were different sausages. A bratwurst, a knockwurst, and a smoked sausage, served with the potatoes, same as you, but on a bed of sauerkraut and the biggest dollop of mustard you've ever seen.
Dusseldorf mustard. This is proper hearty food. Both of these plates sum up German cuisine. Meat, potatoes, and something soured or pickled. I've got like a pickled red cabbage, and you've got sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut, and it is incredibly sour.
Yeah, as
it's a perfect mix with the meaty sausage.
I needed that. It's good. And of course, we couldn't leave the bakery and restaurant without trying the bakery part, so we got pretzels. Cheers. I've got the nut one, delicious.
This is a soft pretzel, salty soft.
Exactly what you want. Can we go to a vineyard now?
Back with Mike and Barry, they'd moved on to their first challenge.
Well, here we go again.
Here we go.
Challenge. Congratulations, your application to the 75th Annual McDade Watermelon Eating Contest has been accepted.
That is great.
Whoever eats the melon fastest wins a point for the challenge.
Excellent.
Oh, wow.
That is a great
Brilliant.
challenge.
You're getting down.
So we're up next. Rules are quickest to clean the melon wins, no hands. My tactic is get down and just chomp. Don't look up, don't breathe, come up for air when I've won.
Breathing is important. I'm going to breathe this thing in.
Oh, this is delicious. It's so refreshing. It's on my nose, Michael. I'm drowning.
Hey, you better eat that thing, man. Eat it. Come on, man. Stop. You eat your
Classy. That was really. I enjoyed that a little bit too much. That was really good fun.
Barry and Mike were a little broken and certainly didn't win amongst the pros, but the judges noticed one of them shining a little brighter.
I would say that I think you won.
Yes!
Unfortunately.
Fair dig. Well done at chowing down.
Well done.
You nailed that. Anyway, it's delicious though, isn't it?
It's absolutely delicious.
Which meant another point to me and Mike.
Thanks to its consistent climate, Texas has a long history of wine production. In 1650, North America's first vineyard was established in the state, and with over 2 million gallons of wine produced every year, we wanted to visit one of the 500 vineyards on offer. Grapetown Vineyard attracts people for grape stomping, which we saw as another opportunity for us to be put through our paces and to be judged by Mark on our enthusiasm.
I can't believe this entire series boils down to stamping on grapes.
Oh, don't get those on camera, Iz.
I'll tell you what.
Some people are into that. Oh, that's so bizarre. I'll be honest, I've never stood on fruit before.
You've made a lot of food with your hands. Have you ever made any with your feet?
No.
There you go. Are we ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3.
There's a lot of stalks in here as well.
That's okay. That makes more.
I find if you go round.
Yeah, but you're really going for it. This is slippy. Oh.
I shouldn't have worn white shorts, I'm going to be honest.
Come on.
Come on.
Emma, stop splashing me.
2, 1. What do y'all think? I'll tell you what, I'll be honest with you. As far as enthusiasm go, I gotta say, Ben here, he was awesome. But now the thing is, you're the real heavyweight. So we gotta give you credit for probably, well, both of them look pretty good, you know. I really would like to think this guy is the champion right
When
here.
it comes to wine, I am the champion.
When it comes to wine, you know.
Cheers.
So, with another win for Team Ben and Mike, it was time for Ben to celebrate, with me taking the consolation prize of designated driver.
This year was the festival's inaugural barbecue competition, so the boys had to try some proper local Texas barbecue.
I hadn't appreciated how well watermelon and barbecue go together.
Oh wow. Brisket is my favourite. Best seat in the house.
As our time in Austin moved towards the end, both teams headed back into the city. Austin continues to be a hive of activity in the evening. In summer, North America's largest population of bats put on a show as they fly from their home underneath Congress Bridge. We were also heading out to Rainey Street, a bustling historic area known for its bungalow homes, now converted into incredible bars and restaurants. The perfect place for us to regroup, reveal the winning team, and find out their big prize.
Good luck.
The series winners will spend this evening at Uchiko Restaurant from the James Beard award-winning Michelin star chef Tyson Cole of Uchi.
Oh, amazing.
Widely credited with kickstarting Austin's foodie revolution in the 2000s. The losers will not.
Yes, that's what Laura yesterday.
Yeah.
50% of the Tyson Cole. Epic. We've had some pretty epic challenges across this series.
The series winners are Ben and Mike.
Yes. Did you watermelon it?
Yes, I won the one. Well,
and I stomped it.
Did you win the stomp?
Yeah, I got something.
Get him!
All you got to use your weight.
To be fair, Jamie's carried your team throughout the whole series.
Well done.
Do you know what? I feel like we're all winners anyway.
Winners, losers. What a trip. I've done some of the weirdest stuff I've ever done on this trip. And I've eaten some really great food as well.
I always think we've done so many of these trips over the years, we can never find more good food, more great people, more weird experiences, and every year we do it.
Well done, guys.
Well done. Well done, you two.
Great job, team.
Film each other. Film each other.
Film each other.
Yeah. Make it weird.
You're in Austin, you're allowed. Keep it weird. Can you imagine if you had to individually wrap nori around the nigiri with the avocado?
Hey, I could barely make a sushi taco, could I?
Congratulations.
Congrats, mate.
Team A, always has been.
A-team. Oh, this is so good. It's so beautiful.
I love this kind of food. That's so good.
I still can't believe I won a line dancing competition in the world's largest honky tonk.
You know what? I think that was my favourite moment.
That was my favourite.
Is watching you in your element.
We've been to Vietnam, remember that? That is outstanding.
Yeah,
That's the best thing I've eaten on this trip.
It's the fish sauce.
Did you think you could start up your own hoedown?
Yeah. To the best losers.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Mike, we've got mushroom and steak risotto. Now that's a winner's dish.
This is not a date. How many times do I have to say that? This is a winner's party.
A winner's party.
Oh my goodness, that tastes like Texas barbecue risotto. Texas barbecue mushroom risotto, that. And with a really yolky finish. My God, that's amazing.
Because you stirred the egg in last minute, it gives that real creaminess. That's fighting for first place with those rice rolls.
Those are the single-handedly most interesting thing I've eaten in such a long time, where the flavour constantly changes and ends up outstanding. Like that is mind-blowing how interesting it is. And it's delicious, obviously.
And do you know what? The inspiration comes from Vietnamese cuisine, and it reminds me of what Christine said. It's a combination of textures, temperatures, flavours. It literally does it all. Cheers. We've done all right.
Oh,
how many people get to do this? We are so lucky.
Yeah, but we earned it.
We earned it.
We earned it.
It's been an incredible time in Austin, exploring all the city has to offer. Our time here in Texas has come to an end, and it will be a trip that we will never forget.